everyone, welcome back to the Ebony Restoration channel. Today's video we're going to be discussing what are 4 benefits of having mono meals. This video has been brought to you by EmbracePangea.com, your source for holistic products like our Herbal Womb Detox Pearl. This detox is designed to aid women to restore their womb, yoni, and vagina to a balanced state. Put yourself first and jumpstart your journey at Embrace Pangea products. So, before we even get into what are the benefits of having mono meals, we need to know what are mono meals, right? Because some people are like, mono meals, 1 meal a day? No. What mono meals are is when you have a meal, the only thing you're eating is one item. Whether it's one fruit, one vegetable, one nut, one seed, it's just one thing. So for instance, if I were going to have a mono meal breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or mono meal snack, and I chose to have plums, I would eat plums until I was full and satiated and just content. Or even apples, oranges, tangerines, whatever. You know, there's so many different varieties of, fruits and vegetables and, nuts and seeds out there that you can eat whatever you want. But if you're going to have a mono meal, you have to ensure that whatever you're having for your meal is only one. So the first benefit of having a mono meal is that you can identify if you have any allergies to anything, and some of the top allergens are like tree nuts, peanuts, soy, eggs, milk, dairy, shellfish, or things of those natures. So those are like the top allergens that people normally have, but sometimes they're hidden. Or you may have like a wheat allergen, and because you're having pastries or you're having pasta with whatever sauce you want to put on top, you may not realize that the symptoms that you're having, maybe your allergic reaction may not be severe, like your tongue is swelling up, but maybe you may have mucus, you may have like bloating, you may have watery eyes or something of that nature, and it's buried in the food that you're eating. And so when you have a mono meal, you can identify, okay, well, if I am eating, let's say, plums, and everything is okay after I eat the plums and I don't feel any type of discomfort, then I know that plums are okay for me. So the second benefit of having a mono meal is that you're actually retraining your taste buds, because a lot of times we've been accustomed to having so many diverse foods, everything has to taste good, has to smell good, that you don't really understand the true essence of what you're eating. You don't really know what a orange or what a plum or apple really tastes like, because you're having it in conjunction with other things. And so, for example, if you're having a smoothie and the smoothie has like, kale, apples, bananas, pineapples, and you're drinking, you're like, oh, this is so good, it's so sweet, so delicious, but you may not really realize that you don't really know what a pineapple tastes like, because you have the conflicting taste of bananas or conflicting taste of kale, to counter it. Even though you may taste it, but you don't really know what it truly tastes like to have a pineapple. And then that brings you to the other point of when you're having a mono meal and you're retraining your taste buds, you can actually taste what the food is supposed to taste like, and you can taste it in the different stages of ripening. And the riper the produce or the food gets, the more taste it's going to have, because the more sugar is going to be inside of the fruit. So that's number 2. You're going to have retraining of your taste buds. Third benefit of having a mono meal is that you're going to have easy digestion. Because when you're having meals in combination with other items, keep in mind, each food digests at different levels or stages in your digestive tract. And so let's just recap. You have your mouth, your esophagus, your stomach, your intestines, your small and large intestines, and then you have your colon. That's the extent of the entire digestive tract. and some foods start to digest in your mouth, and some start to digest in your upper stomach. Some start to digest in your small intestines, and others start to digest in your large intestines. And so when you combine foods that digest at different stages in your digestive tract, then you may have some complications. You may have bloating, constipation, or diarrhea, or you may just have discomfort, period. And you can alleviate those symptoms by having mono meals, because whatever you're eating is going to digest, all of it is going to digest in that particular place that it normally is supposed to digest within the digestive tract. And so that's number 3. Number 4 benefit of having mono meals is that because you're having mono meals, these meals are typically going to be meals that are raw and wholesome. And when I say raw and wholesome is because you're not going to have a mono meal of pasta, dried pasta, because who really eats dried pasta? I mean, some people do it, but I wouldn't suggest it. So normally when you have a mono meal, it's going to be the plant or the produce in its raw, wholesome state. So if I were to have a mono meal, let's say again, of the plums, and I'm eating these plums, I'm getting all of the soluble, the water soluble and insoluble fiber. I'm getting all the enzymes, the phytonutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, as well as the water content inside of the plum. And with that, I'm also getting the essence of the plum, or the essence of the apple, or whatever you're having your mono meal, or grapes, or whatever it is. You're getting the true essence of that fruit, vegetable, nut, or seed. And so with all that being said, the top 4 benefits of having a mono meal are, once again, 1, you can figure out if you're allergic to something or try to identify what the allergen may be. 2, you're going to actually taste what the food is supposed to taste like and retrain your taste buds. 3 is going to be, what is number 3? 3 is going to be easy digestion. And lastly, number 4, you're going to be increasing your intake of raw, wholesome, plant-based sources. And, overall, that's going to increase your vitality, your health, and ultimately your wealth in life. So, as always, you guys, I'm going to leave you all in nothing less than peace, love, and unity. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.